It is your life coach, Coach Miles V. And in this video, I want to talk to you guys about the importance of who you surround yourself with. And the reason why this is so important, I don't know why I look so tired, but I look really tired. The reason why this is so important is because sometimes by surrounding ourselves with those people in our life who are just weighing us down, dragging down our energy, we can get really caught up in the negative. And what I want to teach you guys today is that there's two types of energy. There's catabolic energy and there's anabolic energy. And exactly what I mean by that is, so anabolic energy is positive energy. It's constructive. It's energy that's going to support us in life, in our lifestyles, in whatever the case may be. And catabolic energy is more negative. Like you know when there's catabolic energy, whether you're talking to like when you're talking to someone, or like when someone's telling you a story, like you can tell when it's really catabolic. So, and the reason why you want to surround yourself with a certain type of people is simply because, or the reason why you can't surround yourself with these negative people is because they hold a lot of catabolic energy and they bring a lot of catabolic energy. So for me, just personally, guys, like I don't watch any news. I don't watch anything that's extremely negative. It just seems like, especially first thing in the morning, I mean like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, like why would I ever watch? I understand that it's news. I understand that it's the world and that these things are important, but why would I ever watch over and over and over negative story, you know? And just because it puts me in a bad mood, it feels like, why am I even, like I'm setting myself up for failure because those things hold catabolic energy, And then we go on our phones and then we look on Facebook and it's like scrolling through all this stuff and it's just wicked negative. Like, and people are sad, upset, anxious, depressed, you know what I mean? So you're just getting hit from all these different areas. And then if you're in a toxic environment, especially at your workplace and especially with your friends, this can really, really, really affect us. And nobody's got time for that. So be mindful. And by the way, like when you're around these people, because they just may be your friends, try to see yourselves in these situations objectively. And in the sense of just seeing it for what it is and rather judging them based on what they're saying, because of course, these can still be your friends. They just might be going through a hard time and they're coming to you to talk to them about it, but it's those people, like I used to hang out with a lot of kids who did drugs all the time, and that was like my lifestyle, like 3-4 years ago. That was all I did. That was all I focused on, and I'm just so passionate about this topic because who has time to, we're trying to achieve, we're trying to do things in our life, So see those things objectively, see them for what they are, and just limit, like, what am I surrounding myself with that's affecting me negatively, okay? So that's catabolic energy. And anabolic energy is like, like I listen to a lot of audiobooks. I listen to a lot of podcasts. I watch a lot of YouTube videos and things that support me in achieving what I want. And you should look for those things too. Sometimes if that means that you don't hang out with absolutely anybody because you just don't want to be surrounded by that, there's just going to be a ton of drinking going on. There's just going to be, and it's not that it's negative, not that partying and smoking is a bad thing, but it's just the environment. You know what I mean? Is that supporting you? Is that fostering your growth? And so sometimes creating healthy boundaries with those things and with those people, and even the apps, like I said, creating healthy boundaries with television, creating healthy boundaries with Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all these social platforms that we're linked to, So see it for what it is. Try to release the judgment of the scenario And think in terms of energy, like what is your intuition telling you during this, right? Like what is it costing you to be surrounded by these types of people? Because you know these people will weigh you down, especially naysayers, especially in business. You know, in business, you have to be really, really careful who you share your ideas with. I mean, I've always done business since I was 18 years old to now. And I've always been a planner. I've always been someone that's wanted to do things and create things. And sometimes when you share those things with people, all the naysayers, the people come out of the woodwork, all the experts, And like I said, I don't judge those people for thinking that way. But it's the naysayers and the people who say you can't do those things typically have zero experience doing those things. Like starting a landscaping business, telling people I'm going to start a landscaping business and have no idea what it means to run a business and what it means to be in business. And just simply saying, oh, my cousin did that. You don't want to do that. It's those people that just as and even just someone going through your own personal development, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm hiring a coach, whatever the case may be. Simply understanding that you'll just start to realize I'm going to keep this to myself, or I'm just going to talk to Miles about it. Okay? So guys, see it for what it is. Think in terms of energy. Think in terms of anabolic, catabolic energy. How do I feel during this time? What's my gut feeling? See it for what it is. Try to release judgment. Create healthy boundaries with those people. Do you. Stay on your purpose. Stay on your grind. This is about you. This is about your life. I'm here to support you. And, and just do all that you can. And just keep on surrounding yourself with people that do support you. People that do support your dreams and your goals, okay? Super, super important. Well, that's the video for today, guys. Think about who you surround yourself with, and I will catch you in